William Ruto's advisor, Moses Kuria, has sent a message to Edwin Sifuna after explosive interview in Citizen TV, where Edwin Sifuna really destroyed the president of the day, William Ruto, and rendering his government useless as it is. Now today, Moses Kuria emerged online after the Olkalau humiliation. He has gotten the balls to speak again, where he has written a very long message attacking Edwin Watenya Sifuna. I really don't know whether it is attacking or he was replying to Edwin Watenya Sifuna. I want you, ladies and gentlemen, to write in the comment section and tell me what you think about the message that was delivered by Moses Kuria to Edwin Sifuna in regard to the affordable housing. We understand that Edwin Sifuna in the recent past has been on the neck of President William Ruto, saying that he ought to have not built the affordable housing in areas like Funyula, because those areas there are no slums. You know, William Ruto has been defending himself with the affordable houses, saying that, you know, in Kenya we want to eliminate the slums, but if you want the people of Kenya to remain in the slums, hauna akili. So Edwin Sifuna was replying to him, saying, or rather was saying that it is utter irresponsibility for the president of Kenya to build a 12-story building as affordable housing in Funyula constituency where there are no slums. And he asked William Ruto, if his main aim is to eradicate the slums, where are the slums in Funyula constituency? Because the people there, they even don't need those houses. They only need, they only need water. They only need schools, hospitals, because that is not taken care of. Edwin Sifuna further said that it is utter useless idea or rather thinking for one to imagine that he can build an affordable housing 12 floor and equally give an order to the police to shoot the people in the leg. So how can these people climb the floors, the lift, or the stairs up to the 12th floor? He further asked the people in Luya land in the Western, you know, we like saying the Western because the Western people believe it is the Luya nation, but when talk of Western is a broader thing, it involves even the Nyanza region. But then I mean the Luya land. Those people, they love kuku so much. They love their hens. They stay with their hens. So he was asking, the analogy of building a 12 floor story building for the people of Luya land to tell them to go live in the 12th floor. How can this person live with his hands at in that building at the 12th floor? Is a question, pertinent questions that Edwin Sifuna has been asking that have gotten William Ruto off guard, and all he has been doing is hurling insults. Now, yesterday at Citizen TV, he said something that equally has gotten people thinking, which arced Moses Kuria into replying. He equally reiterated the same things they have been saying in rallies, saying that the people do not need affordable houses. They only need the basic things of life. Now, Moses Kuria, I want to read what Moses Kuria said, and I'll quote. The founder of modern Singapore, Lee Kuan Yew, in his memoirs From Third World to First, Singapore 1965 to 2000, narrates about moving Singaporeans from villages and slums to apartments. When he came up with the affordable housing program, the transition was faced with hardship and resentment. Some pig farmers were so attached to their animals that they tried to rear them in the apartments, and there were reports of people coaxing pigs upstairs and staircases. One family moved into a new flat with a dozen chickens and ducks, keeping them in the kitchen behind a wooden gate. Many residents were afraid of elevators and walked up many flights of stairs instead. Others continued using kerosene lamps despite having electricity, or sold small goods from their front rooms just as they had in their old settlements. Lee described this as culture shock and emphasized that the transition was not merely about new housing. It required a complete change in lifestyle and habits. Good morning, His Excellency Edwin Watenya Sifuna. There's something I've noted there. Even before we look at the context, for the first time, Honorable Moses Kuria has referred to Edwin Sifuna as His Excellency Edwin Watenya Sifuna. That is utter respect for the incoming president of Kenya, Edwin Watenya Sifuna. Hiyo nayo tumpatie maua yake. He has really confirmed that Edwin Sifuna now is presidential and is is a worthy competitor to William Samoei Ruto. Hiyo nayo Moses Kuria hata mimi mmenifurahisha. Hiyo ni tick. Now the main message here, Moses Kuria, that he wants to deliver to His Excellency Edwin Wakenya Sifuna, you know, that name changed recently from Watenya to Edwin Wakenya. So Edwin Wakenya, the message is that he said recently that the people in Funyula do not need affordable housing because they want to live with their cuckoos and hens where they sleep. So here Moses Kuria is telling Edwin Sifuna that whatever he said is not about the affordable housing. That affordable housing is not a bad idea. It's not a bad scheme. It is in fact, it's a good scheme to change the outlook of Kenya in a way that Kenya wants to move to Singapore. Only that is required is a complete change of lifestyle and also habits, because he's equating what is happening in Kenya now and what happened in Singapore before Singapore became what it is. And here Moses Kuria is telling Edwin Sifuna that what happened in Singapore is the same, only that even Lee Kuan, the founder of modern Singapore, even he said that whatever happened during those times is not about the culture, lifestyle, like Edwin Sifuna's Kikuyu Luya community, where they have a lifestyle of having cuckoos where they sleep. So he's telling him that that is a culture shock and they need to change the lifestyle and habits. So to me, the message wasn't that bad. However, because he was addressing Edwin Sifuna as His Excellency, and he was trying to tell him that the people of Luya can actually, go to the stairs with their cuckoos, a handful of cuckoos, hata waingie pale 12th floor. That is the message of Moses Kuria. Actually, he wanted to pass across. But now the idea of Edwin Sifuna is not about the culture or the culture shock or the lifestyle. According to Edwin Sifuna, he's saying that those people, they have houses that they sleep in. All they need is a healthcare system that really cares for the citizens. All they need is the buildings in schools. Instead, people going to affordable houses, and equally the children are studying in mud houses. That is the point Edwin Sifuna was driving home. I don't know what you think. Write your comment down in the comment section. Let us talk, let us discuss. Perhaps you can form a basis of whatever we're gonna talk about in the next video. So if you're new here, consider subscribing, liking and sharing our content, hitting the notification bell so that we're gonna be receiving notifications each and every time we bring you a new content.